Account.
Oh, we're live.
Hey, so setting up YouTube Live
Yay.
account.
Oh, we're live. We're live.
Yay! So setting up YouTube Live.
All right. I think I'm on
Yay!
two. I hear myself twice. Yeah, I think.
So I should pause it. I should pause. The YouTube came up of us live
Oh, did
talking.
it?
It's on
Okay.
YouTube right now.
Yay.
Hey, we're having some technical difficulties. So the one screen that has YouTube up is delayed, of course,
Yeah.
and it's saying what you're saying. So I think it's okay for me to just X out of that.
Or
Of the
send me the
YouTube.
link. If you can send me the
Okay.
link first.
Okay. I wonder how I do that.
And then
Let me try to figure that out.
just the URL. Just send me the URL, I guess, maybe.
Count.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if it works.
Well, as she's doing that, welcome everyone. It's so good to see you. We apologize for our technical issues. We will figure this out. Apparently, there's some new
I s-
restrictions.
yeah, I sent it.
So,
I just sent it to your Facebook Messenger.
great, great. Thank you. Okay. All right. All
Okay,
right.
so then I should just
We should
X
just
out of
go.
my YouTube.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah. We're good.
I'm new to this, but I'm gonna do it. We've been working on this for like almost an hour now, but we're dedicated to it because we are honoring parents and teachers together for Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all those parents, moms, and teachers who are like moms, basically, because you give so much of yourself to everybody else. And I'm Andrea. We just came back together. Lori and I have been collaborating together for about a year now, and we have this group on Facebook called the Support Circle. And but we're live streaming on YouTube, but we'll put that into the Support Circle for you to, you know, watch or come to the next live event after we figure out the technical things. I don't know if you remember me, but I am an educator elevator. I help teachers find ways to calm their nervous system through developing healthy rituals that over time create the momentum for life changing overall happiness and calmness and that's very important, especially when you're a person that gives a lot. You need to give to yourself first and find those ways. And Lori Bloyer, she specializes in working with parents who have neurodivergent children, and she does kind of the similar thing about calming the nervous system and really connecting within yourself so that you can respond instead of react and thrive instead of survive. So I wanted to step in real quick because we've been working on this for a while and I really want to get my message out. I made a video the other day of this beautiful blossom. It's a lilikoi vine that's in the backyard. And I was so shocked because there's probably over 50 of these blossoms on this vine, and I've never seen this many at my house. And it got caught my attention because of that. And when I saw the blossoms, I realized that I wasn't focusing on the blossoms. I was focusing on what I didn't do for the week. Like I have all these things set that I want to do or these rituals that I want to do to help myself, but I didn't do everything. And so instead of me focusing on the ones I did do, my small wins or my blossoms, I focused on again what I didn't do. Then you get trapped back into that cycle of guilt of not, uh, being the best parent you could be, or not, having the best lesson plan, or whatever it is, because you can't do everything every week. And I just really wanted to tell you that these blossoms to me then symbolized the small wins or the seeds sown or your steps taken every day to improve your life. And it's necessary for you to find ways to care for yourself so that you will have the capacity to care for others. And the steps, they don't have to be huge. You don't have to run 10 miles a day. And it could be as simple as keeping a gratitude journal in the morning or even watching the sunrise. So today we're talking about how to see your small wins or your blossoms, celebrate them, and use them for momentum. We'll be covering why self-care is essential and showing yourself grace over perfection, and give you a couple tools to use this week. And this is a conversation where we're going to be safe to share. And if you want to comment what your small wins are in the comments, that would be great too. It's a safe space with no judgment. So Lori, let's dive in.
Let's go. Yeah. And of course, we want to definitely honor all of the mothers. We know we did this intentionally to meet all the mothers on Mother's Day. So whether you finish celebrating, you haven't celebrated yet, or are about to celebrate, we just honor all of you mothers and whatever form you're in. So thank you for being here watching live or for watching us on the recording um, in our special Facebook group. So yes, welcome, welcome. Did you want me to start? Did you want me to go next or? Yeah,
I guess so, but I can.
we're
Do you
just
want
gonna,
me?
yeah,
Okay.
go for it. Whatever you want to do. If you want to keep going on your train of thought, it looked like you were on a great train of thought, so I'm gonna let you keep going.
Well, I think that what we were going to do real quick is get into the main conversation of it for a few minutes. It's
Hmm.
not going to be a lot of time, but it is important to really bring your focus into um, the teachers and parents. So I guess I can speak from a teacher's perspective, or to the teachers, but parents are teachers too, and teachers are mom. It's just so interchangeable. But in my workshop that I do, I actually have a meme or a image of a mom putting her oxygen mask on the child, or no, on herself first before she can put it on the child. And I didn't get that by myself. I had a client tell me that that's how he felt like, by doing this work, by taking these rituals and calming his nervous system, and he felt like he was actually doing that for himself, putting the oxygen mask on himself before he can help take care of others. So I'd like to start with that analogy. And I think it's
Mm.
really important. I can share a couple strategies that I have to do that, to get your mind out of the cycle of maybe negative thoughts or repeated fears of what could go wrong that day or what went wrong that night. It's really important before you go to bed or when you get up right in the morning to reset that pattern. And I was doing gratitude where I would just lay in bed for 15 minutes with my eyes closed before my feet even hit the floor and say what I was grateful for. It could be anything. It could be, the bed,
The
that I'm
flower.
flower, the beautiful blossoms or whatever
Yeah.
are in my yard. And then that way I would kind of be resetting before thinking of all the things I have to do um, to for the day or what could go wrong. But then I kind of included from these thing here is just to look at all the small things that I did the past week that I'm proud of, but that I accomplished. I think I did yoga like 4 times last week, which is cool. It's not every day or whatever. I went down and went for a walk 2 days a week. I, you know, cleaned out my closet or just these little things that you could go through this list of your head and then go into your future and where you would like to see like one of your biggest dreams, like your biggest dreams, right? You could just break into that and look into that. Like, I want to live in Portugal. My biggest dream, I see myself in the Mediterranean on the roof or whatever of a villa up in the mountains. And that's a good way to kind of, really reset and refocus. And it really helps me calm my nervous system in addition to the exercise. So, what do you think, Lori, parents could?
Yeah, I was just going to also talk about that, from the parent that's battling with the neurotypical or the neurodiverse child, right? Their kid isn't neurotypical. Sometimes this time of year or these holidays, sometimes are really challenging. I know being a parent of a neurodiverse child, when Mother's Day came around and I kind of went into the comparison trap, right? Of I'm not getting the flowers. I'm not getting you know, the Hallmark card kind of Mother's Day. My Mother's Day is messy and it's hard. Sometimes it was, meltdowns early in the morning or my kid crying, and it was sometimes really ugly and it wasn't a beautiful Hallmark card. So I'm here to say, not that it's a boohoo moment, but it's a reality, right? This is what we have to deal with when we have children who are neurodiverse, right? It's not maybe a Hallmark card. And I really want to just please hear that I honor and celebrate and the power and the beauty that it takes to go through the messy and still come out the other side and think, yeah, this is not perfect and beautiful, but I honor the fact that I'm still a mother, or I honor the fact that I went through the hard thing and get to hug my kid now, or I honor the fact that we weathered that storm together, whether it was the meltdown or whatever. But just taking time, like Andrea just said, the little things. If we can just take time to just honor the little things, like, oh, he tied his shoes today without me reminding him 50 times, or oh, we got out the door on time today. That actually is a big thing, probably. The little things, or just, yeah, the my child and I went for a walk today, or came up and actually just gave me a hug for Mother's Day. I didn't get a present, I got a hug. And so just looking at those little things and knowing that we are the best parent for these children, that's possible. So we were given these children to raise and to care for, and it's hard and it's messy. But if we can see the small things and the beautiful things, then and the amount of work that we are doing for these kids and these beautiful, beautiful children that are having so much support from us, right? If we can see all of that, then I think this is a beautiful holiday. It can turn into such a lovely holiday. And tomorrow, when it's not a holiday, and the day after, if we can remember these things, these small wins, these giving ourselves grace in these moments, that's what I would add to that for sure.
Well, I think that as a teacher and as a parent, we're really good at finding the good in the students or the children. And that's kind of a
Hmm.
strategy. I've always had to make that connection. Like, even if the kid isn't doing his work or isn't, 100%, you can find something to
Hmm.
focus on that's good and bring that as a positive phrase. Like, oh, well, I see you're not, done, but I'm glad you're quiet right now. I'm proud of you for sitting down. That's great. And I think that we should look more at ourselves like that. Like, I know you don't have, everything done that you need to get done, but you're here and you're showing up for your kids, and nothing, you don't have to be perfect, but just to give yourself a little shout out, just like you would your child, to pick out anything and just keep focusing on those things.
I think that's beautiful. And I know a long time ago when we did another live, we were talking about just even apart from our children, right? Apart from the children, they're the things that make us mothers, yes. But apart from our children, just even giving ourselves that time, like you had with that beautiful flower, it just kind of reconnected me as well. But just that time to recharge and again think of the what we're grateful for, but also just just to spend that time with ourselves so that we can reflect on the bigger picture of, wow, I did these littler things, right? The bigger picture, but these littler things and how they all are coming together. And that does come also from a place of, as a mom, since it's Mother's Day, we'll talk about that. But as a mom, you need to take a bath, enjoy your cup of coffee, take a nice walk by yourself. It's a day for you to honor yourself as well. So, as much as we are talking about kids, also, it is such an important thing to take time for ourselves to recharge for the next meltdown. So yeah, I think I really do want to say, I know we talked about this a lot in another live, but for sure the self care, and that's what we're here for today, is to honor mothers, and but as a as an adult and as a parent and for our children. Yeah.
I totally agree with you. And so really feel like we spoke about ways to care about for yourself and seeing your blossoms or your small wins and making those affirmations in the morning and focusing on that, along with giving yourself grace and giving yourself time
Mm,
to take your
mm,
bath or to watch the sunrise or do something that you really enjoy doing special for yourself. And um, it depends on you. It's really should be specialized to fit what you need. Maybe you don't you wouldn't necessarily want to do what I want to do every single day to calm myself down or to enjoy
mm,
myself. But it's really trying to find ways and try new things for yourself because you deserve it. And it takes time and patience and small
mm,
steps. It doesn't all happen overnight. It's an everyday thing that you can turn into a habit and eventually into a lifestyle. And with every small step, every imperfect day that you show up, you're still planting those seeds and they're blossoming and you'll see those blossoms eventually. So I'm really glad that we got to be here today, and I think that all moms and teachers are worth celebrating. Mhm.
we are, and I know we might be wrapping up here, but I just wanted to say one more thing. I wanted to also talk about the value of what all of this brings, this self-care, I think brings it all into connection. And maybe we can do a whole other episode about that because I believe in it so much. But the connection that you're creating by giving yourself grace, and you're giving yourself your small win, and you're giving yourself your self-care, then that branches out to the connection you have with your children and the connection you will need when it's not a beautiful morning. It's not a Hallmark card day. It's a chaotic day. And even before 9 a.m., you have a few meltdowns, right? That connection with your child, that you can just be present for them, will move mountains in your family, and it will get you all through the hard times. So I think it's not just self-care for self-care's sake, right? It's self-care for that deeper purpose. So I just want to make sure we hear that too. That
No, I'm
it's,
glad you brought
yeah,
that up because that's like the whole point of it is so that you can, respond instead of reacting in
yes,
a
hmm,
situation as a teacher and as a parent. So it's easy to get caught up and be stressed out and be overwhelmed, and then something happens, and then it's like and then that's a chain reaction, and it's not good for everyone. But if you can really find these ways to calm your nervous system and take care of yourself, then you can take a deep breath and respond in a different way that's authentic to yourself and make that connection so that that student or that child feels safe
mm,
to trust that they trust you and they feel safe that they can make mistakes, take risks, and still be in a safe place. So I thank you so much for bringing that up.
Yes, so important, so important. I mean, you know yourself, right? When you're in the same room as a child and you're like, "Rrr," they get, "Rrr," right? Or your students, right? It's it's that sitting with them in the calm. I know it even just happened to me yesterday when I was feeling a little agitated and my son walked in. He immediately, like that's how connected we are. He immediately, so I had to reframe and try it again so that he could calm down and not be agitated as well. So it's what we like to call morphic resonance, right? That just how you feel that flowing, that ebb and flowing between caregiver and child or partner or teacher, right? Teacher and the classroom. If the teachers can start to have that calming presence in themselves, then the classroom will respond. So we got a lot to talk about in these lives coming up, don't we?
Yeah.
We could go on
And
and on,
I
huh?
did notice that when you are calm and you respond calm, I've done that before and I've responded and I was kind of amazed by how I responded. It was like, oh, I did really good. I did, and that's a small win that you can
Mm,
celebrate and on how you are being from doing
mm.
this.
Oh, good point. Yep. Yep.
But next week, I think on the schedule is the invisible load, what parents in neurodivergent kids carry that no one sees, and what
Mm.
teachers carry that no one sees.
Yep.
So maybe thinking about finding out, identifying those things and how to get some type of relief from them.
Mm. It is a load. Yep.
Because it
Yep.
is a load, but
Thank you.
yeah,
Thank you all for being here. Thank you so much. We do have a Facebook group and we will be posting that again if this went out on YouTube, but we also kind of cross-posted to Facebook. So wherever you're seeing us from, we will make sure to give you ways to contact us and connect with us. And only in the Facebook group are we going to be offering kind of pop-up Q&As and extra support if you need it. You can chat with us there. You can get special downloads. We're teachers. We love to create stuff. So we will
yeah,
have
please.
surprise gifts for you in the group, and we will put those links around. Sorry, Andrew, go ahead.
No, I was saying, please post into our ask questions, and, we'll respond as soon as we can, or maybe the whole community can respond to each other, and we can support each other in this group. So I'm excited about it, and I'm definitely looking forward to the next one and meeting people. And happy Mother's Day.
Yes, happy Mother's Day. Thank you again. We're going to hopefully get over the tech issues and be live 12:30 Pacific every day, every Sunday. And we will see you next week where we talk about the invisible load. So thank you everyone for listening to us and yeah, happy Mother's Day.
That's right, you blossom. Hey, I
That's
stopped
cute.
the recording,
Okay,
so
hold on. I think we're still on YouTube. Still being sent to YouTube, it says.